All of this will get used in my fire pit here next week. So yeah. We'll try to watch comments as I'm setting up, but can't guarantee I'm going to be able to watch them all. It's been a while since I have done cord cuttings for everybody, and it's needed. It's needed. I did one for myself the other day for my own bullshit, and it's been phenomenal. Sometimes you need a cord cutting from your own bullshit. Sometimes. I have a few people on my list already. So if you're watching on YouTube, you may not get to see all of the candles, just so you guys know. Scarly had a job interview today. Whoa, yes. So if you guys are watching on TikTok, you may not get to see everything because I'm going to take you guys over there to the desk with me whenever I'm working while these are burning. Just so y'all know. So you get to see me. If you want to watch candles, that will be on YouTube, okay? If you would like a working, tickets are available on my linktree, on my profile. This is what I do for a living, guys. It takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to do a cord cutting, much less multiple cord cuttings. I don't think you guys know how much work goes into a lot of this stuff. A lot of us here on TikTok that are professional witches sometimes don't let you guys know or see the aftermath of this type of stuff. So for me, I will be exhausted the rest of the day. I'm taking off tonight. This is a lot of energy and a lot of work that goes into this. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is a good number, so that's where we're going to start. Where we're going to start. So this is silver sagebrush. It's one of the most cleansing and spiritually protective herbs that you can get. This particular piece I hand gathered in Texas. So this isn't actually sage. This is sagebrush. There's a big difference. Y'all come with me. Let's come over here and get my list, see who I'm doing what for, and we're gonna start doing some cord cuttings today. All right. A snack shelf now. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? Scarlett, I heard you had a job interview. I haven't got a chance to sit on the phone with them yet. Yes, I've got a new one on. I did without it for a few days, and I realized that I obsessively check my blood sugar, and I don't like poking my fingers. I just don't. You know what? I normally don't use scissors for this, but we're going to use scissors because we're literally cutting a cord. We're cutting a cord, so we're cutting these things. So I'm using some parchment paper. So here's the thing. Next week is the blue moon. I will be doing a very large fireworking again. I will have tickets up this next week. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure yet. Let me just say that. Because the blue moon only comes once every 2.5 years. Yes, I will put a video out. So I've got to do something a little different for myself. So I will be doing something different for y'all too. But I'm using parchment paper today. So everybody that gets a cord cutting working today, your parchment will go in that fireworking next week, just so you know. So it's kind of a wham bam. All right. I hate it when I set my keyboard on my mouse. I would like for you to work, please. Something special I'm doing one for. All right. I need a better. Hate it when my list does that. Okay. I like go back. I'm looking at what you guys need the cord cutting for, and I'm going back, and then it like redoes my whole fucking list. I'm like, If I have time, I'll add some more to my list. And I know it's been a while since I've done these. I'm going to be doing them a lot more, y'all. I've kind of lost myself over the last couple of months with just some stupidity on my part, my own beating myself up. My own feelings of not being worthy. I'm done with that. Just saying, I'm done with that. But I am taking heed of my Capricorn reading last night. Just saying what I'm saying. I love reading what y'all write on here because y'all talk exactly the way I talk. It makes me happy. So, I saw a video today. There's a girl that I follow here in Oklahoma. That Diary of a Blue Dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I've got 10 set up over there, so. But I knew that Oklahoma had their coalition that is supposed to help women get out of abusive situations and men get out of abusive situations. I got you, Annie, honey. Okay. But I didn't realize that it had gotten as bad as it had here. Did y'all know that Oklahoma is one of the highest, I think she said the highest in the nation for spouses or exes unaliving women? That's pretty sad. And it's pretty scary. I'm gonna stitch her video or repost it. Just because I know that I personally have had dealings with how the court system handles women here and laughing in your face, basically telling you that you don't know what you're talking about. I've had a couple of, I personally have had a couple of protective orders dropped with evidence, and with that person breaking the protective order repeatedly. They were not arraigned, they didn't get in trouble, and it was basically thrown out because I was making things up. So seeing that video this morning really, really hurt me as an Oklahoman. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. As a woman in Oklahoma, it really, really hurt. Really hurt. So, yeah. All right. YouTube, you get to watch my arm come back and forth in front of you a little bit here. All of you guys here, you get to watch me do this part. also have a couple of candles going down here. You guys can't see them because all of the candles in the way. So let me move that. We have an evil eye candle going and a road opener candle going. So all of these cord cuttings, everything that's left from them will also go in my fire pit. I'll be doing a fire on the 24th after my live. And they will all go out there. Because these are a little bit different cord cutting wise. I'm not doing them with the normal cords. I know I went and grabbed my cord and I thought, no, you don't need to do them that way. So I did one for myself the other day. If you guys haven't watched the video, please go watch it. It's completely different. It's the way I used to do cord cuttings. Alicia, you just grabbed your own plate. You didn't even wait for me to put you down. You're just like, this is my plate. Gotcha. Bring you guys over here so you can kind of see just a little better, and so I can see you. Thank you, Scout. I'm going to get these two set up and get them going. I'm going to stagger them so that way I can get all of these done quickly, or as quick as the candles want to burn. Hi, Big C. How are you today? All right. So, I'm gonna put you guys back over here for just a minute. No, I'm gonna keep you down here, Jennifer. I was gonna move you up a little bit, but I'm not now. All right. I'm gonna be using a lot of valerian root today, just so y'all know. Valerian root has a couple of different properties. One is that, one of my favorites, is that it can be used in lieu of graveyard dirt. If you have some very particularly nasty motherfucker doing some shit. I don't like the smell of valerian root, but I like what it does. Love me some stinging nettle. feel like that one needs one too. So far, all of these ones over here are burning nice and calm and steady. Makes me happy. So, come over here with me for just a minute. I gotta look at something here. Just making sure that everybody right there. Almost tripped on my own sandal. That would have been fun. That would have been fun. All right. Some lemon balm from Tammy. Love the way lemon balm smells. I'm gonna scoot you down here a little bit. No, I'm gonna use a little bit for you too, Erica. Erica is getting a bit of Irish moss. I haven't filled up my rose jar yet. Tammy is getting some roses. Oh, it's all I can do not pull out the wasp nest on some of these, y'all. Keep wasp nest for a reason. Both of you guys are getting basil. I saw somebody just asked about how to reverse a working that they had done a few years ago. It's funny that you mentioned that. Because this morning I actually was working on some videos about how to know if you've been hexed or cursed and how to reverse working. So if you'll give me just a little bit, probably tomorrow afternoon, I will have out a couple of videos about that right there. And you can just tweak it for the working that you did. Libby here, getting some skull cap. How are you, Leisha, by the way, if you're still here? Ah. Spears is getting some strawberry leaf. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Both of you are getting some spearmint. Oh, I love the smell of spearmint. Y'all have no idea. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to knock you guys sideways. My sorry. I don't know why, Miss Spears, but you're getting some of my hex breaking mix here. I'm just trusting my gut. Miss Alicia, you are getting roses because you deserve them. You know what's really funny? Everybody made fun of me for using foil when I first started doing these, and now I see everybody doing it. It's really funny. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I didn't have coffee this morning. Probably a good thing. I woke up again full of energy. I slept through the night last night, which I haven't done in a long time. Y'all have been warned. I didn't even get up to pee once. Usually I get up to pee like 90 times. Thank you, diabetes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad I got some sleep as well. All right. Miss Amy Pooh. I'm gonna do some agrimony on this big one back here. I'm also gonna do some up here on this small one. Basil. Ooh, okay. Calm down, man. Do some calendula. Sea salt. Some hawthorn berries. Oh, my sneeze. Getting some spearmint. Wow, Erica, that's an interesting little thing going on right here. So your black candle has this crazy cascade that's coming down it's trying to invade the circle of the white candle. It's like literally coming down like that. So it looks like this. So it's now at least burning itself down, but it's going to invade that circle that I made over there. So we're going to wait and see how that looks when it gets done. Interesting. So I'm going to flip the camera around if I can get it to do it. And then we're just going to sit here. And I'll answer questions about anything. Hey, thank you for that, Night Owl. Let me grab a chair and my pot, and we shall chat. Why do some have more than 2 candles? Because I did a few larger workings on there. Some people ask for larger things with those larger workings. You're welcome. How are you, Leisha? I know I asked while ago and then I wasn't here. What do you do with the melted wax from the candles that have been purchased by me? What do you mean? Are these workings good for cutting cords? Yep, exactly. They can be for anything. I got you, D. Absolutely, Miss Prima. Like, what do I do with them after they've been burned? For those of you guys that are just getting here, next week is a blue moon. I will be doing a large working. I don't have it up on the events yet, but I will. So every one of these candles has a little piece of parchment in front of it that will go into that working. But the 24th is the first quarter moon, and the first quarter moon is for letting go, for seeing the details that have been hidden from you, etc. All of the remnants of these workings will go in my fire pit and will be burnt on the 24th. A cord cutting is to spiritually, oh, that's funny, D. If there are tickets left, yes, you absolutely can. Yes, you absolutely can. I'm not doing a lot today. I found out the hard way that doing like 40 in a day is way, way, way too much. But I'm just going to let you guys know I will be starting to do this once a month right around the first quarter moon. Absolutely, love. Yeah. So for those of you guys that don't know me, or maybe you're new to following me or whatever, I do this for a living. I have done things like this my entire life. But this is my job. This is my job. I have clients all over the world. I have celebrity clients. I have an amazing fan base here on TikTok. But this is what I do for a living. I take it very seriously. So I have a fire pit out back. If you guys have never watched some of my fire workings, you're going to get to next week. I do them on very auspicious days, such as the blue moon. Hey, Night Owl, if there are tickets left, then they will be on my linktree. So you just have to go grab you one, honey. But when I do you ever do them for communication? I absolutely can, Jenny, yes. So right now, I have my appointments turned off because I am in the middle of a major expansion at the shop. However, If you guys need help, if you need a working done, I'm fixing to put a form up so that way if you guys need something privately or you need something special or whatever, then you can request that. All right. Let's see if we can catch Amy's candle doing that again. Look at the flame on that one. Nah, I see you right there. I see you right there. That one's Amy's as well. This big old one right here in the front. I see you. I see you. Look at that shit. Well, I will just say this. When it comes to disposing of these, I burn everything in my fire pit. I don't keep them. I don't do anything else with them. I will read the wax here on YouTube. So you guys, if you can't stick around, no worries. I will read the wax and there will be a post with just your initials, not your name, just your initials. All right. Every time I go over there, it's like, no. Same thing with that one. This one right there. Right there. That one had a flame like crazy high a second ago. That one's acting up over there. Amy, what you doing? So that one's your smaller one, obviously. Aw, hey, Drabber, how are you? So a high flame just means a lot of energy in that working. It means a lot of energy behind that candle in particular. See the ones on the very end down there? See how all 4 of those candles are steady? The flames are all about the same. They're not moving a lot. My air conditioning is on, but I don't have a fan or anything on in here. The vast majority of the candles are very calm, very steady, etc. However, some of them get a lot more energy behind them. So I really pay attention to the flames. I pay attention to how they move, how they work. Like this one has kind of calmed down a little bit. Oh, I saw you. You know what? We're just going to leave it there. We're going to leave it there. A jumping flame means a crazy amount of energy is going into that candle right now. Amy knows what her smaller one is for. And so I asked specifically for you to be getting signs from that person. So I think that's really funny that it's playing hide and seek basically. So as soon as, hey, nurse, how are you? I asked specifically for that person to send a couple of signs to you, Amy, honey. Erica, yours is down there, I think in the middle. Let me look. I'm not using these flames for scrying, so I'm not communicating with anybody with these. All of the other candles look fantastic. So, I will, yes. Let me tell you whose is lit right now for those of you guys just joining. I have Jennifer S. up here. I have Michelle P. down here. Erica F. right here. Erica, your thing still has this wall. But okay, so this is the one I talked about a while ago that had the one up like this and then it was cascading down. So here's what I love, okay? You have somebody intensely protecting you because even though this black candle, the wax, cascaded down and was starting to cross that line on that protection circle I have, it didn't cross the line. It got right up to it, and what's funny is it's sitting over it, but it's not touching or crossing the line. And now the candle is burning straight down like this, and there's still this wall right here. So that is not allowed to touch you. That makes me super happy. You have an amazing protector right now. Like, it's not even funny. I'm going to try to reach through here. This is Tammy J. This one right here is Miss Leisha's. I don't think I can reach that one without burning myself, so I'm not going to try. These two are Amy's. That one is Spears back there. A Spears. The red and black. So these two over here are burning beautiful and steady. There's a tiny bit of wax on the red on Michelle's, but not a crazy amount. Tiny bit of wax on the black, but not a crazy amount. Everything is burning perfectly. Same with Tammy's. Everything is burning perfectly. Erica, yours is a little interesting. Your white one's doing some stuff. We're going to have some good wax to read. Leisha's is just perfect. There's no wax dripping. Spheres back there, you have a little bit of red dripping down the side, but I don't ever really judge much unless it's something like this. I kind of reserve judgment to the end because I've seen one of these make a big old pile, and then by the time it was done, there was no wax left. Amy's is doing really well. You have a little bit of black wax on that, but no black wax over here. Thank you, Night Owl. I appreciate that. So, yeah. Everything is making me happy. You know, it's so funny that flame starts doing that, and as soon as I go to turn the candle, it doesn't do it anymore. It's so funny. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. But it turned real slowly. And see if it starts doing it again. I caught you. Thank you, love. So for those of you guys that order a cord cutting from me today, they are on YouTube and you can watch them. We will post on there just your initials and the time that I'm reading your wax after they're completed, okay? Just so you guys know, these can take up to 45 minutes a piece, sometimes an hour, depending on how stubborn or how amazing the energy is behind the working. So don't feel like you have to stick around the whole time. You can come back in and check whatever you want to do, but I will read the wax for you on the YouTube. Now, for those of you guys that have 4 candles, you're gonna get an email from me about your wax. With red running down the side, it's neither good or bad right now. It's just the way the candle is acting. I just pay attention to the way things burn. I pay attention to how the wax drips, etc. But like I said, I don't make judgment on how anything is going to burn yet. I wait till it's all completely done. Oh no, April. Yep, Miss Suzanne. Have a good day at work, sweet pea. Like I said, y'all don't stress. I will read them for you and we'll post it on there so you guys on YouTube will know exactly what time yours is read and you can forward to that part. What do the different colors of candles mean? So black is banishing. It's also protective. White is clearing. White can also be a connection to the divine. White can also be used in lieu of any other candle. Green is for health or money matters. Red is for power and passion and action. Blue is for calm and communication. Lunch break with Bodhi. Not right now, Connie. I'm doing these in shifts. So as you can see, I've got a bunch going right here. Yours is next on my list, Miss Connie Pooh. Yours was going to be right here. Right here. But it's too close to the camera. And I can't run the risk of burning my cameras, you know. So a cord cutting can be for anything. If you guys have not watched my video from the other day, I did a unique working for myself because I have been holding my own self back with my own self-imposed bullshit. So that's what I did mine for the other day. You guys can do a cord cutting for everything. It doesn't have to just be for a person. That's a common misconception that cord cuttings are only for people. They are not. Cord cuttings can be for emotional issues. They can be for blockages. They can be to help you open roads, etc. What do you read in the wax? It just depends. If there's no wax, that's what you want to see. That means every bit of energy has gone out to the universe. So there's nothing to read. Depending on which direction the wax runs, depending on what is seen in the wax, there's a whole bunch that goes into wax reading. Go eat, Drabber. I probably should do that myself at some point today. Oh, thank you, love. You have a fantastic day as well. I don't know, Southern. You just have to look on the link tree. Mwah! Right back at you. To clear blockages, black and white. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You just shush, Amy. You just shush over there. Thank you, Auburn. I appreciate that. It made me blush. I'm glad I'm behind the camera right now, not in front of it. Aw, you're welcome, Virgo. Right back at you. Where at in Ireland are you? I have family over there, but I can never say the word right. And I've heard them say it repeatedly, and I can't. It's like, kana, I can't say it. Aw, thank you, Sammy. Dairy, okay. Yeah, my family's all way down on like the southwestern coast. Eating walnuts for lunch. I mean, you know, that sounds great. Hi, Care Bear. What you doing? Would you like to come up here and love on me? Come on. I want to love you. Come on. Come on. Jump over here. Oh, here, I'll just do it for you. There we go. Oh, he knocked the camera. Sorry, YouTube. Oh, I love you. Hi. Hi. Your feetsies is cold. Your feetsies are cold. Have you been in there in the kitchen? Your feetsies are cold. Poor baby. Poor baby. Oh, yeah, I'll scratch your chest. Yes, I'll scratch your chest. Looks like Erica's might be one of the first ones to burn down there. Love you. You are the sweetest boy. Mwah, 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 mwah. He's fantastic. He's sitting here on my lap right now, getting all the pets. All the pets and all the loves. He's a good boy. Thankfully, my house has been staying super cool with this nasty heat wave. I've been happy with how cool it's been staying. But it makes my kitchen floor is tile, and so it's really cold in there. And so I can always tell when he's been in there because his little feet were cold. No, Bear is one of my puppies. He, so Bear, if you guys have followed me for very long, Bear on Mother's Day got attacked by a larger dog, and I had to basically get in there and save my dog. So his hair is growing back after he had a big surgery. And he has been super attached to me now. He's always been my youngest kid's dog, and he still loves my youngest kid. Don't think that, but like, he's super, super attached to me now. Anywhere I go in the house, he follows me. It's almost like an anxiety thing. He's always laid under my desk when I've been in here working and stuff, but this is like next level. Like he doesn't really let me out of his sight, and that's okay. It was a really traumatic experience for both of us. Huh? And I love you. Can I have a hug? Bear, can I have a hug? Can I have a bear hug? I love you. I love you. We're the sweetest baby. You're in Eureka, yeah. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate all the gifts. Woo, a bobcat. Holy shit. Dude, those things, that ain't playing. Bear got attacked by a dog that had been a fighting dog, and thankfully someone had filed her teeth down, or he may not be here. And thankfully as well, he also had a ton of hair, crazy long hair, and that helped as well. But my son got bit repeatedly, I got bit repeatedly, I broke part of my knuckle, and yeah, but he's good. He's here and he's good, and him's my sweet baby. It was probably one of the most traumatic things that I've been through in a while. Yeah, bobcats are crazy mean and big. I'm just gonna hug on my sweet boy. All right, I'm gonna let you go lay on your blankie, buddy. Yeah, go lay on your blankie. I'm gonna be right here. I'm not going anywhere. You can lay on your blankie. I'm not leaving. If you guys have someone that is me that just followed you back or is messaging you, please just block that person. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you have coyotes and everything down there. Bobcats are crazy, man. Bobcats are not to fuck around with, neither are mountain lions. Yeah, the scammers are back on their game again. I think that they make the rounds, to be honest, because I had to go through today and clean off a whole bunch of scam comments on some posts today. Hey, there's 113 people in here. How long till I light the next round? Once these start going out, I'll start replacing them. So I actually could probably clean off the end of the table down there and do some more. So I'm not quite sure how long. But I'll tell you what, let me clear off down here and we can do some more. How about that? Miss Connie will be first down here. I spread them out a little bit today because I'm putting all of the herbs around. Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down. I'm putting all of the herbs around them. So I can actually do a couple more right there. What you doing, baby, honey? Let me refresh my list here. So I'll be doing Connie, Adelie, and Dara. Oh, wait, no, I won't be doing you two next. Hang on, because those are bigger ones. Hold on. I gotta do a couple smaller ones real quick. So that way, once my bigger ones go out, I have room for them. So Bernadette and Linda. So my next round, once those big ones go out, will be Suzanne, Adelie, Dara, and Marie. Bernadette, did you know that my car's name is Bernadette? I'm getting some of this stuff written out over here, so I can't watch comments right now, just so you guys know. Got those going. Now I've got that song Bernadette in my head. Bernadette. All right. So Linda, I've got your first one there. Bernadette is right there. Well, Erica, that is interesting as shit. You did have some black wax leak over there, but it's not touching the white one. But this big old wall literally looks like a person like standing there like that. It's interesting. We're going to talk about it in a minute. We're going to talk about it in just a minute. Let me see, Miss April, if I got yours, honey. Because my next round, let's see here. I got you, April. Yep. You'll be in my next round, sweet pea. I have Suzanne, Adelie, Dara, Marie, April, and Linda. And the next ones I'll be lighting here. All right, let's do Miss Connie. Gotcha. Linda, what yours is for? Erica, you may be the first. You may be the winner here. All right, Miss Connie Pooh. Hey, calm down. Michelle, your candles are a little excitable. Whoop, wrong side. also getting a little alfalfa. Ooh, that was the corner of my desk that hurt my butt. He is also getting some blackberry leaf. Linda's gonna get a little blackberry leaf. And is getting some Damiana. Apparently a lot of Damiana. Connie is getting some eucalyptus. Bernadette's getting some valerian root. So is Lynn. Bernadette is getting some strawberry leaf. Lynn's getting a little sticky nettle on one side. Nose. Nose. And Miss Connie's getting a little dead sea salt. Alright. Erica, yours went out, so we're going to talk about it. All right, Erica. So this one right here is yours. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to show it on YouTube. I'm going to show it here on TikTok as well, so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let me hold it up just a little bit. All right. So first of all, see that black part right there? That's what I was telling you about, that it didn't come over. The other part did right here. So this legit looks like a person. See it from the side? It looks like a person standing there protecting that. The thing about this too, so the candle was facing this way. So this right here is the north, this is the south, this is the east, this is the west, okay? So the thing about this is, there we go. This is to the west. This is the ancestors and so on. This is somebody that's absolutely protecting you from this situation right here. Now, this wick kind of burnt itself out. There's I actually don't feel anything left, so there's nothing there. It didn't drown itself out. It's just nothing left. There's a few walls up here to the north. This is something being frozen out of your life right now. I would say because of this person right here. Whoever this ancestor is that's protecting you, they're trying to keep this from spilling over, but it's still spilling over slightly. It just barely got into this right here. But this white candle is interesting because it kind of drowned itself out. There's still a little bit of wick left. There's a big major wall over here to the east for you starting anything new right now. So here's what I would say. Just I had to relook at what wording you used. Even though you're being super protective, take your time in starting anything new. Don't rush forward with it right now, because this wall is all up here from literally the south all the way around to the west. Like, it's open down here to the southwest, which is a good thing. That's this person right here keeping this road open for you. And the wick actually is falling down this way, etc. But whatever this is right here that this person's protecting you from that's spilling over, it's still causing it's going to still cause a teeny tiny bit of problems. So here's what I would recommend, because that's not a lot. Okay, cleanse your space. Cleanse your space. Nuke that shit. Okay, you want to use yerba santa. You want to use yerba santa for this, and any other herbs that you feel you need to use. Okay, you need to open all of the interior doors, all of the cabinets. This includes closets, bathrooms, showers, etc. Do not open the windows and do not open the doors. Start at the front door. Work your way to the left like you're painting the baseboards in the floor. You don't want to trap anything in a closet or a place where it can hide. You want to, like you're reaching in the room and scooping it out, okay? When you get back to that front door, then you open the door and you shoo it out. I really get irritated when people are like, open all the windows. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because what that does is allows it to go out and literally come right back in as soon as you leave the room. Don't open the window. I was not taught to do that. I was taught you shoo everything out like you're scooping something out of a house. And if you think about it logically, like if you were something malevolent and somebody opened a window and was like, get out, as soon as they left the room, you'd be like, all right, I'm going right back in. You see what I'm saying? So don't open the windows. Every interior door, every cabinet, every closet, etc. Cleanse your space, because this is something that's just barely hanging on. Cleanse your space, and then I would say after the blue moon next week, this will probably clear up even more, because this doesn't look bad to me at all. I really appreciate this person right here. So this will go in my working out there for the blue moon. Well, actually, this will go for the first quarter moon to cut some stuff out. But make sure that you do some ancestor work and give some thanks to this person right here, because they're literally doing everything that they can to help protect you from this situation. I'm going to show it up here on YouTube too, so you can see. Like, they're literally holding their little arm out. You see it? So, do some ancestor work. Okay? Cleanse your space. But overall, this makes me happy. Just, like I said, Cleanse your space, okay? Do some ancestor work. Give some thanks. And thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. You know what? I've learned the hard way not to do that, and I about did it again. If y'all have never gotten a piece of herb in your finger, I don't recommend it. I'm just saying. Hurts, 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 hurts. All right. So we're going to let some of these others burn down just a little bit. And then I will start my next batch. Absolutely, Miss Spears. I sure can. Hang on and I'll tell you, because I can't remember if yours is this one or that one. You are right here. Jennifer S. is right here. Michelle P. is right there. Tammy J. is right there. Leisha is right there. Miss Spears is right there. And then these two are Amy's. So yeah. All right. Refresh my list. Get everybody. And then I will probably cut tickets off for the day. April V, I got you, sugar. And Miss Linda, I got your second one. We'll be doing this again next month. So y'all didn't get on my list today. No worries. Well, I have a lone fortune cookie here that I feel like needs to be eaten. Miss Spears, your red candle went out. Aww. I'm glad that it's a safe space for everybody. That's exactly what it needs to be. All right. So this says... So these fortune cookies are from one of my favorite places here in town, and they're not fortune cookies, but they're usually like jokes or funny. So this one says, I don't mean to brag, but I got an email from my bank saying that I'm outstanding. Oh, that's fucking funny. That's funny. Now I want Chinese food. Ooh, or Korean. Now I'm hungry. Now I'm hungry. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. If you need me, I'm there. Oh, Thai food. Yes, that sounds great. That sounds great. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Well, just rub it in, monkey. Just rub it in. Thank you. So, I'm actually taking the night off, and I have a date with my dude tonight. It's the first time that we haven't had, that one of us has not had our kids in like 4 weeks. So, I am taking him to one of my favorite places up the street. It's a Scandinavian restaurant here in Tulsa called Freya. Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Your hubs now wants. He actually hasn't got to see the new side of the shop, the expansion. So I'm going to take him over there when he gets here after work, if we have time before our reservation. If not, we'll go after. And then we are going to do nothing. We're going to sit on the couch and hold hands and be mushy and watch TV. I've got him watching What We Do in the Shadows. So I'm working from home today. Right now, I don't have a place to do this at the shop, but I will very soon. Oh, thank you, Connie. Thank you, Lynn. We will. He's a fantastic guy. He makes me happy. Some of my favorite shows, oh my God. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I have watched it all the way through like twice. Now I'm watching it a third time with him. I love it. What We Do in the Shadows. It's like a vampire reality show spoof. If you guys have never watched it, oh my God. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Good Omens is another one. I don't watch a ton of TV, so usually if I have the TV on, I'm watching a documentary, to be honest. Or because I feel like if I'm watching TV, I need to be learning or doing something. So, yeah. But, y'all know I love me some Rick and Morty, so I've usually got Rick and Morty going too. I love me some Rick and Morty. I like Solar Opposites, because that one's made by the same people that make Rick and Morty. I've been trying to watch Wednesday. It's really good. I just have a problem sitting still. I haven't even seen the Barbie movie yet, and I need to. Maybe, nah. I was going to say maybe I'll talk him into going and seeing the Barbie movie tonight, but no, we can go some other time. I want to just sit and relax and chill this evening. Well, looks like a couple of those bigger ones are going out down there. Amy's got a few about to go out. One about to go out. That crazy energetic one about to go out. But see those ones way down there? Those first ones I did that had 4 apiece, they're about to go out. If you guys watch on YouTube, please make sure that you like, that you subscribe, you follow, all the things. Is he scared of you? No. He calls me his favorite little witch. His mom practices a little bit, so yeah. He's not from Oklahoma. So yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to date people that are from here. There's not a lot of open-minded men here. Just let me just say it that way. Hey, Sean, how are you, sugar? So I started 3 new ones down there on the end. Let me tell you who they are, April. Yours will be in the next batch. I haven't lit yours yet. Connie, Lynn, and Bernadette is who is down here. Michelle's are almost out. Jennifer's only got the one left. Oh, the blue one. That makes me happy that it's the last one. But yeah, there's not a lot of open-minded dudes here. And I don't have... I'm fantastic, Sean. Thank you for asking. That makes me so happy. Thank you. So whenever I was trying to date, like, that's the first thing I would put in my profile is like, you know, this is what I do for a living. I am not a Christian follower, you know. And I don't know, a lot of guys thought, oh, that's really cool, until they realized that I was serious, that like this is legit what I do for a living. And, you know, they ghosted me pretty quick. But the thing is, though, to be honest, like, I ghost myself a lot because I work so much. So yeah. It's still going strong. There it is right there. Still going strong. Aw, hey, Suzanne, thank you. You're up next, girl. I am in the buckle of the Bible Belt. Yep. And you know what? Oh, thank you, Renee. I don't ever, it used to bother me. It used to bother me. I'm not going to lie. It really did. I used to let it kind of hurt my feelings, you know, or I can't tell you how many times on a dating app. Hey, Sean. So I cut my tickets off for the day. I've still got one more batch to do, but I will be doing this again next month, right before the first quarter moon. So probably every month around the first quarter moon. But and I know that some of y'all that have been trying to date or have been, you know, in the dating game or whatever, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, people are dicks. People are dicks, man. Like, they have no problem telling you exactly what they think is wrong with you superficially. And I'm like, wow, okay. I had people that are not my type at all, that I would not have ever dated anyway, basically tell me that, you know, if I would lose weight, they would date me. If I would have normal hair, they would date me, or how stupid I looked with a nose ring, or how stupid I looked with blue hair or whatever. And I was like, well, you know what? Oh, I don't give a shit. Like, I'm going to be over here and being happy, and you stay over there and be miserable with yourself. So yeah. Dating in Oklahoma is not for the faint of heart. I had one guy that and I also don't, because of what I do and things like that, like I have to be careful, and I'm very protective of my home space. I don't let people know where I live because I had to move because of a stalker issue. So I'm very careful with who knows where I live, you know? And people get mad. They're like, well, just come over or let me come to your house. How about no? And I always joke, I'm like, I could be an axe murderer and you're just like coming to my house. I don't care. Dude, no. No, I don't know you. So I always insist on meeting people. So I had this, and we meet in a public place first, period. Like a public place. I don't meet you anywhere private until see the color of your voice, until I get to feel your vibe, etc. And so this one guy I went to lunch with, and we sat down to eat lunch, and he starts giving me his lists of don'ts that his woman can do. Like, if I ever were to get hair on my lips, I shit you not, if I ever were to get hair on my lips, I'm not allowed to shave it or pluck it. I have to go get it waxed because he doesn't want to feel little hairs. And I'm like, you look like Scruffaluppagus. Like, what? And I mean, he just went through this whole list of shit. And then he got a phone call from work. And so I signaled, because we were sitting over in the bar area at one of the tables. And so I signaled the bartender that I wanted to check. And the bartender was this fantastic little gay African-American dude that I had been in there a few times and I knew him. He winks at me. He's like, I got you. So he brought me the check over, and I had my credit card like at the ready. Okay. Like at the ready. So he went ahead. I paid for everything. I just paid for lunch. And then the guy comes back in and sits down, and he's bitching about this and that. And then again, starts telling me about his don'ts for, you know, if I'm going to date him, and that basically it was like a job interview of, you change yourself to fit me and we'll go from there. And I was like, okay. You know, and he was like, hang on, I got to take a wicked piss. And y'all can bet that my ass got up and fucking left, because I'd already paid the check. So I hope that hurt his little bitty tiny pride that some chick paid the tab and walked out on him. But yeah. Nope. I didn't date a lot for a while. Like, it got to the point where it took a lot to get me to actually go meet somebody because of things like that. Bodhi bounced like, yeah. I like a, you know, when you throw bouncy balls in a room that's like, if you were to throw a whole bag of bouncy balls in a gym, that's exactly how I bounced. Like, bye. Bye. I actually got to the point that the few times I did date, I would pay for dinner, or I would insist on paying for my dinner, because I don't want you to feel like I owe you shit, because that's how a lot of the guys here look at it, that the woman should be dependent on the dude. And so if they pay for dinner, then they feel like you owe them something. And I'm like, no. Like, I'm not a hooker, and I'll pay for my own dinner. And I had a lot of guys get really fucking pissed about that. Also, though, like, if I invite you for dinner, if I say, hey, let me take you to dinner, that means that I will pay for it, you know? Like, I'm not some little scrubby chick that is in her mid-40s and still lives with mom and doesn't have a car. You know what I mean? I pay for myself, because hell no, I don't want you to think I owe you diddly or squat. Period. You know what I mean? So the one thing I really love about my dude now is, like, we split things. I love it. I mean, he has a good job, and he's a good dad, and he's a good person. And, you know, I have a good job. I'm a good parent. I'm a good person. And he makes me happy. And I make him happy. And that's what matters. Yes, a lot of people do want a dependent woman. And I don't. No. Like, no. Thank you, Renee. All right, we got the other one out down there, so we're going to read it, and then I'm going to, I mean, I think he's perfect, but that's just me. And we've been dating for a little bit, so, you know. In fact, for his birthday in June, I took him to Eureka Springs for the weekend. Like, I got us a really nice hotel room at the Crescent. I got us a couples massage. Yeah. He bought dinner. I let him buy dinner. But it was his birthday, you know, like I wanted to do something special for him, you know. The dinner jerk. Yeah. Yeah, he was short. Yeah. I actually kind of like short guys. My MO used to be tall, muscled up, tattoo bald guys, and yeah, that didn't really work out for me. Of course, short guys didn't work out for me either. So I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's look here. Michelle. So I'm going to read Michelle's. There's not a lot to read, but Michelle, I will send you an email, okay? First of all, there's not a lot to read. Your green candle burnt completely out. Your blue candle burnt completely out. Like, there's no wax. Nothing. Your black candle, there's no wax. Nothing. The only thing that's there is where I dripped the wax to melt the candle. The red one, however, we're going to talk about that because the red one has a lot of wax. Has 3 big things out here to the west. It doesn't cross the line, but it comes over the square. So I don't really care for that. So I'm going to send you an email just because of what you asked me to do this for in the situation. We're going to chat. I don't want to talk about it on the live because it's kind of personal. But yeah. So the other thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you can see. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. So see over here. Let me set it down so my hand doesn't give out. Okay. No wax. No wax. This is just the remnants. This was a metallic candle. Metallic candles are always going to leave this ring. Just so you guys know. So when you look at it, go, oh God, there are walls. No, it's metallic candles are always going to leave a ring. Okay. So this right here is a perfect burn for both of these candles. The wax, the black, there's a little bit left. Okay, so that really wasn't from me. That was just a little bit, but see how it stayed in the square? So this to me is a great burn, okay? This, however, is what I'm talking about. This, so this way here is to the west. I have the plate turned around because it was actually like this. So I don't like that this crossed this line. I don't like that it crossed the square. There's a little bit to the north, a little bit to the south. All of the east is open. So that's the good thing about this. But there's 3 cascades here, one more powerful than the other. And so I'm going to send you an email and we're going to chat. We're going to have some chitty chat about that. Okay? So I'm going to set you back down right there, tick-tock. And I'm going to carefully take this wax over here like this. Care Bear. I'm not going anywhere, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here. All right, we're gonna wait for Jennifer's to go out. I don't know how it's still burning. There's literally no wax, it's just a wick. So once that goes out, we're gonna talk about that. Actually, once that goes out, I'm going to start a couple new big ones, and then we'll talk about that. So that way I can get some more going here. So yeah. This one is making me pretty happy down here. So this big candle down here is actually an evil eye candle that I have had for almost 3 years. I've been burning it a little bit here and there, and I forgot about it, and I realized I need to finish it. I need to finish it. This one over here is something I'm doing for myself, and it's got a lip coming up on it, but that's okay. That's all right, because it's still got a long ways to go. It is 113. All right. So I had to put some beef jerky in my face. Hey, Night Owl. Thank you for that, love. Yeah, the scammers are getting bad again, y'all. I'm sorry. I wish that I could get verified through TikTok. I've asked repeatedly. I've sent everything that they've asked for. It is what it is. Man, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, bear. A lot of energy. Good morning. How are you, love? It is 113. Aww. That would be sweet, Connie. I don't know if that would do anything, to be honest. Amy, your jumping candle is pretty much out. The wick somehow is still burning. Hey, Stephanie, thank you for resubscribing, honey. All right. There it went. So you can find a white candle is always best for ancestral work. I'm going to be pouring candles this week. If you guys, Jennifer, I'm going to put yours to the side over here. We're going to read it in a minute. Because I'm going to get some of these other ones going real quick. I had been ordering from a specific candle wholesaler, and I used to carry candles that they made and so on. But I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to pour my own because I don't really like some of the aspects that they were talking about in some of their videos. So I just would rather just pour my own. That way you guys know the intent behind them and so on. So I've been trying to pour. The hell was that? Did somebody send me some weird gift? What was that? What did I miss? What did I miss? Or was that outside? That was probably outside. Interesting. So I've been trying to pour candles. Every different phase of the moon will have a different candle. So like I poured new moon candles the other day that are glorious. I cannot wait for y'all to see them. All of my candles have powdered stones in them. They all have stones on the top. They all have herbs. They are all the right colors, etc. So ancestors are on my list for Thursday. I'll be, at the shop pouring them. I've also been doing deities. Oh, thank you, Anne. I've also been doing deities and stuff like that as I go. So, yeah. All right, Tammy and Miss Spears, they're still hanging in there. I don't know how you have a flame there, but you do. But you do. Hopefully Tammy's will decide that it wants to be done. So I can put another one back there. But if not, that's okay. Miss Suzanne, this one's going to be yours up here. Adelie, that one's going to be yours. Dara, that one's going to be yours. Now, if I were me, where would I have set my thing? There it is. If I were me, y'all can see that this table gets used for a lot. don't know how some of y'all are still going over here. I just don't. But you know what? Not gonna argue. To be honest, the longer it goes, the better the results. So that actually makes me really happy. So like I said, I'm not going to argue. But I think all three of these back ones are probably going to go out pretty soon. Hey, Xander, how are you today, sweetie? So Suzanne, this one will be yours. Adelie, this one will be yours. Oh, there we go. Tammy's went out. Amy's are out. Alicia's are still going. The spheres are still going. Amy's bottom one is still going. No, Alicia, one of yours went out. Well, I lied. I thought it went out, but it's still a little teeny tiny flame. I don't know how it's still there, but it's still there. Miss Spears, I don't know how yours is still going. There's nothing there. It's just burning to burn. So what I'm going to do is this. Kind of squish some of these over. Miss Tammy, I'm going to read yours here in a second too. Miss Amy. I'm going to read yours in a second too. So that way I can get the majority of this next batch going. Have boxes of candles everywhere. Everywhere. I need to write the name on this. Legit, I don't know how these two are still going. All right. Care Bear, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate it. So I know I had a lot of people ask about, you know, if they should subscribe on YouTube or if they should subscribe here. It kind of all depends. I am fixing to redo my schedule and do some more subscriber-only lives. Subscriber-only chats are going to be a big thing. YouTube, when you subscribe to my YouTube, that's if you want access to my podcasts and things like that. Miss Linda, this one's yours. Oh, leashes went out. That one's still going back there. How it's still going, I don't know. Okay, Amy's is about to go out, which means I can redo the whole table. Sweet. Miss Alicia, we will read yours here in just a second. Well, actually, I'll just read yours right now, Alicia, because there's nothing left of that. There's nothing left of that. So the black, all that's left of the black is where I melted the candle to the white. There's a little tiny bit right there that leans to the east, which is New Beginnings. So that actually makes me really happy. I mean, yours literally was one of the last ones to go out. So to me, this is an amazing burn. I'm going to show you guys up close. I just had to set something down. So there's only, I'm showing you YouTube first. There's only a tiny bit of wax right there, but nothing here. This is what I dripped. So see that just tiny little bit of wax to the east? That's for New Beginnings. And that's all over here on this Peace and Protection. So I love that. This, the only thing there, that's where I drip the wax. So that's a perfect burn. Like there, this is the last one to go out, by the way. This one went out first, but that one went out last. So, girl, like there's not even really anything to burn. There's only a teeny tiny bit of wax left. It makes me super happy. I like those kind of burns. Those make me happy. All right, Miss Spears. Finally, yours went out. Finally, yours went out. So let's talk about this. Because you have some interesting wax here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to read yours here in a second too, because I want to get all of these going, because it's hot as fuck in here, and I'm going to get them going. Then we're going to chat about this. I'm going to pull it off the plate, but that way I can sit down and really go through it. If that makes sense. Amy, still going strong. Still going strong over here. Let's see. I have 2 more big ones. Okay, got you. How you're still going, I don't know, Amy. Y'all, I'm sweating. Y'all don't realize how much heat candles put out until you have, you know, like 17 going at the same time. All right, we're going to talk about that one in a minute too, Amy Poo. Would like for that one to go out. But while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and get these lit over here. All right, Miss Linda. And once I get all these going, we'll read these other waxes. And then type out some emails. Y'all can type some emails with me. Hear me go clickety clack. Even my dude said he likes hearing me type. It's so funny. Said it's relaxing. Maybe I need to do just an ASMR where I'm typing. Amy, I wish this would go up. Like, I don't know how it's still burning. All right. Miss Suzanne. Oh, yeah, that's that shit. Okay. I know what Linda's is for. Okay. Both Suzanne and Miss Adelie are getting some roses. Kind of sweeten the situation. You know what, Miss Lynn? I'm going to give you some too. Try not to get it off the table. I did. And some stinging nettle on that side. Felt that heat? Okay. Spearmint from Miss Adderley here. And on Miss Suzanne's side over here. And for Miss Lynn down here. See if I can not get it off the table. I got a tiny bit off the table. Yay for me. That was the weirdest fucking thing. I just had water hit my hand. So I'm like, but I don't have water dripping from anything. It's not raining. My air conditioner's been doing some weird shit. Some elderberries. But I straight had a big thing of water hit my hand. Blackberry leaves. Root. There and there. Well, no ma'am. That all goes over there. None of that goes up there. Everybody gets Damiana. And you get Damiana. And you get Damiana. Oh, Amy, finally. Finally! Man, I've got to fix this candle. My shirt caught it a few times. Can y'all hear the cicadas outside? Dude. Can y'all hear those? Holy shit. Like, I kind of want to open the door, but then at the same time, I'm like, this is a horror movie, and if I open the door, they're going to come in the house. No, fair, sir. Y'all hear that shit? Holy crap. It's like the heat of the day outside. Why are they being loud? They have a weird rhythm going today, too. You hear it? Yeah, that's cicadas. Did you hear the rhythm? That wah, 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 wah. They did that yesterday, too. That's crazy. We're supposed to have a cool front this weekend, but I have a feeling that we're going to get a lot of rain from the hurricane that's moved through because, yeah. All right, Amy, we're going to read yours in a minute too, girl. Get these last couple going. And then we're going to sit and read some wax. So I have a big bowl over here behind me that all of the herbs and the parchment is going in. And I'll show you guys here in just a minute. So that way I can take it out whenever it's time and my fire will smell fantastic. All of your wax will go in there as well, just so you guys know. April, that one is yours, sweet pea. Set that right on some gooey wax. What the hell? I literally just had it right there. There we go. Sorry, YouTube, I didn't mean to bump you there. It's like I knew I had hers right there. All right. Dara, that's a lot of flame. That's a lot of flame on yours. Look at that. That's a lot. Damn it. All right. All right, let's read some wax. Yes? Uh-oh. Well, actually, looks like my phone's about to go out. Looks like my phone's about to be the dead. My phone's just about to go dead. And it's locked up. Shit. Shit. Let's do this. See if I can get y'all plugged back in over here. I have no idea y'all are about to die on me. Or get the spinning wheel of death. Well then, I broke TikTok apparently. What else is new? Oh, well apparently my whole phone's being a butt. Coolsies. All right. So, YouTube, I'm going to go sit down over here, read these candles for these lovelies. Now we'll make sure I read them loud enough for you guys to hear, because I can't believe that I broke the TikTok. All right. So, Mrs. Spears, I'm probably going to send you an email about that. Even though you got like a smaller working, I'm probably going to go ahead and send you an email about it, because there's a lot. All right. So I'm going to show this over here on YouTube first. Miss Amy, this is yours. Now, it was sitting like this, but does that not look like a happy face? So this right here is perfect. That's only a little bit of the wick left. This right here is just a little tiny thing sticking up right there. That would be to the north. So I would say that you still have just a tiny bit to do on this with yourself. But other than that, this is a perfect burn. I did ask on this one, because this was for grief, for this person to not be forgotten. So I'm assuming that that is what this is. Okay. Miss Tammy Jacobs, this is yours. Perfect burn here. No, all the wax that's left is the stuff that I melted on the candle. Now this is interesting. There's this big wave over here to the south and the west, like southwest really. But the fact that that's a pretty good size wave right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.5 little humps there. So there's a few things that you need to overcome before you can move on with this clearing. But it's not a lot. And the fact that it's to the south is actually a good thing. So don't stress about that too much, okay? The south is just grounding. So really all you need to do is just get yourself grounded, Tammy, honey. That's it. All right. So let me come over here. I don't know if Miss Amy is back, but apparently I forgot to plug my phone in and it died and locked up. So this is Amy's, and if you guys heard me talking over there on YouTube, then you know that this one was perfect. There was no wax except what I dripped, but here, this is just a little tiny thing sticking up. But this one is for grief, and I asked that this person not be forgotten, that everything be calm and smooth, but this person not be forgotten. So that's what that is. He's absolutely making sure that you're not going to forget it. Just so you know. And now we're going to start reading these bigger ones here. Because for these bigger ones, oh wait, I've still got a couple of smaller ones. I lied, sorry. Miss Spears, I don't know if you're here. There you go. But I've got your email on there, and I'm not gonna, so there's nothing wrong, okay? So don't think that, because I know you probably went, oh God, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. Being that it was facing like this, so this is actually north and this is south, this is west, this is east. Your black candle did really good. There's a little bit of wax here that kind of comes out like this down to the corner. It's more southeast, so there is something that's kind of blocking you from letting go of this and moving forward. To be honest, y'all know exactly what that looks like. I'm just saying what I'm saying. It's a very masculine energy, like a physical energy blocking you from moving forward. Just saying. Just saying. Then this here is a lot of energy behind this. So I put the red over here because this is energy and action and moving forward, okay? All of this is down here to the south. There's a little bit up here to the north, but it's really light, it's really thin. All of the main part of the wax is down here. See? I'll puff it up just a little bit. But what I love about this is because of what this candle is for, this is a lot of action with you grounding and becoming you again. There's 5 cascades here. So there's 5 different aspects that you need to look at where you need to put more action into. Does that make sense? Yeah, there's a lot of action. So some of this is these 5 different aspects are areas where you need to literally pick yourself back up, because I have a feeling a lot of this over here kind of has knocked you down. So these are areas where you need to kind of pick yourself back up a little bit, and you probably already know exactly what I'm talking about here. But nothing really to the west, nothing really to the east. That looks fantastic. In fact, really, if you kind of look at it, it looks like a little person. There's a head. It looks like a little person sitting there. I don't want to make this too bright, but let me see if that'll help. There we go. It legit looks like a little person sitting there, like a little person meditating. So yeah. Can you see him? So I would say get back to meditation, get back to yourself, and that will help all of that action come into place. Okay? I can't believe how much that looks like a little dude just sitting there. Like, once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. I could not unsee it. All right. So let's talk about this. This is Michelle's. Oh, I just need to email you. I already read hers, so I just need to email her. Okay. So let's talk about Jennifer Stevens. So these 2 are fantastic right here. Well, these are all the ones that have burnt out. So here in just a second, I'm going to start emailing these bigger ones, but I'm going to go ahead and read them. Hopefully you guys can hear me over there on YouTube. This one is fantastic. There is absolutely no wax left. No wax left. That makes me super happy. On the white one, there's just a teeny tiny bit, which would be to the west. So, be honest, that's fantastic. That's new beginnings. I mean, not new beginnings, that's the ancestors. But the rest of this is just nada, nothing. Now, the thing about this black one is interesting in that it tried to come out of the square in both areas, actually sucked up a little of the valerian root, and it drowned itself out. So, being that there's walls around all of this and it's trying to ooze out, also with the red down here, there's a little bit of phallic energy in that as well. But what I'm going to say is this. Take care of you. Take care of you. Don't be stressing about other people. Put all of this action into you, period. Period. Don't stress about it. They can do themselves. Does that make sense? Like, they can do what they can do. They don't need your help any longer with it. Now with this here, you need to be protecting yourself. You need to be protecting yourself. I'm going to email you about it. We're going to chat. So I saw somebody ask about if you have kids with a person that the cord can't physically be cut. That's a fib. I don't know who told you that. Every cord can be cut. Now, the thing is, if you have kids with somebody, obviously you're going to be in their life physically because of the kid for the rest of everybody's lives, okay? That may be what they're talking about. But as far as emotional, as far as physical, as far as all that stuff, yes, you absolutely can cut that tie. And you should. You absolutely should. You absolutely should. All right, so let me go in here. What is that? That is, goes over there. Okay. I'm buried in my notebook. All right, let's see here. See who I've got to email here while I'm watching those candles. Over there. Yeah, all three of the little ones are out over there. So my nails are cat eyes, but it's hard to really see them really good on here because they only look green on here, but they are multicolor, so they're green, pink, blue, and purple. So yeah. All right. I am having a wonderful day. Red, how are you, sweetie? All right, so let me do this. Open like a new tab. Who is still burning? The 4 big ones I just did. Actually, the 6 big ones I just did. Let's see here. I need a higher keystroke rate keyboard. I need a higher keystroke rate keyboard because this one just keeps fucking, I keep making mistakes because it won't keep up with me. Won't keep up with me! Ah! Hey, Julie. The beginner's class, what would you like to know? If you go on the site, you can click on it and it'll tell you a lot of different things. My beginner's class is actually 2 parts. So on Saturdays at 11, I do a live class, 11 a.m. Central. You don't have to attend the live class because they're all recorded, so you can watch them at any time. But there's also a video part as well. And that is more like basic aspects of things that everyone needs to know. So there's 2 parts, actually. All of it is video, so you guys do not have to make every single class because we all get busy. I get it, you know. So yeah, everything is recorded, or you are welcome to come to class. So yeah. So, Miss Julie is done. So, we're going to put what's left of her wax up here in the bowl. So, these are the people that are still going. That would be Marie, April, Lynn, the second one, Dara, Adelie, Suzanne, Bernadette is done, Lynn's first one is done, and Connie's is done. So let's read wax. Let's read wax. Like, part of me wants to just bring YouTube over here because I probably need to plug YouTube in too. So let me just go get YouTube. YouTube, I don't want to leave you over here by yourself anymore. So you get to come over here on the desk. Excuse the movement. Excuse the movement. Sorry. We're gonna plug you in so you don't die either. All right. So, here we go. Ready? Let me, I can't read. So Connie's is first. All right, so Miss Connie, let's look at yours. Ready? So this is yours. Your white candle is completely gone. So white is for purification. Actually, it was green. My sorry. Green is for health and healing and prosperity and so on. The fact that there is nothing left of this except where I melted the candle to hold it on there is fantastic. Best case scenario is not having any wax left at all. Period. That's what you want to see. The other part here is this black one. So this actually sat like this being the north. There's a lot of wax down here to the south. Now, it didn't go outside of the square, so that makes me happy. But here's what I'm going to say about this. You need to make sure that you are grounding yourself solidly, okay? Absolutely solidly. Having a good grounded base will help to keep any of this shit from leaking back over to you, if that makes sense. You have to stay grounded. You have to stay grounded. Otherwise, this is a great burn. Like, this made me super happy. It took a while. That makes me happy too. The longer a candle burns, the better. Okay? Even if you have a short candle burn, really quick, and it's done, that's great. That's a lot of energy behind it. You can expect quick results. But the problem is that you may not have lasting results. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. I probably need to go get a drink because my mouth be dry. All right, Bernadette, you ready? So this one's Bernadette. Again, this one sat like this. North, south, east, west. So you have a decent amount of wax. Like, this little piece actually fell off and is kind of loose just from up here. So you have a decent amount of wax left over here to the east. So this is something holding you back. You are so welcome, Connie, honey. This right here is something that's kind of trying to hold you back from new beginnings, Miss Bernadette. Gotcha. I had to look at the bottom here too. And then I just dropped you in the floor. Because of course I did. So, the fact that this part right here let go and it's way over there, great. This didn't go outside of the square. So again, great. That makes me happy. But this little knob right here, I don't know, just because yours is to kind of cut ties with an X and so on, I don't know if this is still like a flame that this person has for you or what. But it's a perfect round little dot circle right there. Just be careful of that. I don't think it's going to pop back up anytime soon, but know that it's there. Know that it's there. Okay. This one, however, this one is for you. This is all of the action and the love and the passion and the moving forward. Yours didn't go outside of the circle either. And you kind of have a little bit of a caldera here in the middle. So it's almost like everything has just burnt straight down. You have a little bit here to the east. So what I love about this is there are 3 big lumps like this. There's a second one that's straight east, but 3 big lumps here to the south and the east. What this tells me is that you are doing a lot of inner work, whether it's shadow work, whether it's inner child work, therapy. I don't know why I was going to say psychiatry, but all of this is you grounding and getting back to yourself. And I'm super proud of you for that, because everybody needs to be doing this on their spiritual journey. People get off of that wagon and then forget about it, but this is fantastic. These 2 right here to the east are you moving forward with your life, and I'm proud of you for that. There is one little tiny nub here to the east, and I would say this: you need to find an exercise to do that when something pops into your mind that lives there rent-free or has lived there rent-free, you need something that you can use to jar yourself away from it. They don't need to live in your head rent-free anymore. They've been evicted. They've gotten their notice. They've been evicted. Don't pull them back in. Okay? Don't pull them back in. A lot of times we tend to do that. So, otherwise, Bernadette, I think that one is fantastic. All right, Miss Linda. So, this is your first one, okay? Your candle did great over here. This is the white candle. There is a teeny tiny bit to the south, but not much. The vast majority of this is where I burnt the candle, melted the candle, stick it to the thing. But there's only a little teeny tiny bit here to the south. Just stay grounded, stay who you are, and you'll be okay, all right? This over here is interesting because this is a big old wad out here to the west, and it does cross the line of the square that I put it in. It doesn't cross this main line, but it crosses the square. So here's the thing. Because of what you asked for with this, and because of the herbs and the things I used around it, expect for these people to have some things happen. Now, when these things happen, they're going to attempt to take it out on you or blame you for it, and they're going to get yanked back pretty hardcore. Just letting you know. Don't bite. Don't bite. Let them say what they need to say. Let them rant and rave or whatever, but it's quickly going to get turned back on them, and they're going to have plenty to be actually worried about. So don't stress it. Fuck them. Don't stress it. Okay? But don't bite. That's the key. Your candle did fantastic. Theirs is the one that has the issue. So I know that it's hard, but don't bite. Okay? Okay. So, Michelle. Let's talk about Michelle's. I think I already read hers a little bit, and I just need to send the email. Yes. Okay. So let me quit doing that. Let me quit doing that. That one just has a thing I need to send. And this one is Amy's big one. So we'll read this. And then probably what I'm going to do, because all I have left are bigger candles. I'm probably going to go ahead and get off of TikTok and actually probably go eat lunch. And then send the emails for these and so on. Because those bigger ones that are over there, I owe you guys emails. And that way you guys don't have to, that way you guys don't have to sit here and watch me eat. Because it may not be a pretty sight today. All right. So, Amy, let's start here. Your red candle that I lit, completely burnt. Like, there's nothing left. Only what I used to melt the candle and stick it to the thing. The other thing up here is the white candle has some interesting stuff down here to the south. It has a lump to the west and then 2 lumps down here to the south, kind of reaching down toward this red candle. That is clearing out any blockages that you have as far as grounding and being grounded in who you are. You also have this big, beautiful poof over here to the east. It doesn't go out. I mean, literally, it goes to the line, but it doesn't go over the line. So this is a whole bunch of new things coming your way. So don't say no to new opportunity. Okay? Don't say no to new opportunities, because this right here makes me really happy. Like I said, it goes to the line, doesn't go over the line. So some of these new opportunities may push you beyond your comfort zone a little bit, but still a good thing. Now, I did 2 over here, 2 different black ones, okay? One is for like more negative things being done against you, and the other is more negative self-talk, okay? Like self-sabotage. So let's talk about this here. This all stayed very compact. What's interesting though is this kind of looks like a little snake head right there. It's really funny. So snakes represent regeneration and rebirth. And it's almost like it's coming around to bite this piece of wax right here to the north. What I find really interesting is that you can still see the arrow pointing down right there very clearly. It's like it's sitting in that. Like, it actually is a really cool little sigil. But let's talk about this top one. Let's talk about this top one. This is a lot to the west and to the north. There's a little bit here to the south, a little bit here, a little bit here. But the fact that this is a cascade over and over and over tells me that you need to quit. Now, when I say this, you're going to be like, well, duh. But it's hard for us to do this. This right here is one of the most, it's probably the toughest thing that we ever have to do. Okay? You have to quit beating yourself up so much. You are exactly who you need to be. You are exactly who you should be. You are moving exactly on the path that you're supposed to be moving on. When we do this self-sabotage because we look at other people and we go, you know, I should be there too. I should be further than that or whatever. We end up sabotaging ourselves. We end up sabotaging ourselves. The problem here is that like this actually comes over the line here. Like I said, it's not affecting any of this, but it does come over the line. So this is something that you've dealt with, I would say, probably most of your life. Rome wasn't built in a day. So you're not going to get rid of this in a day. Okay? I promise that it'll be okay. You are working on this. I love that this is cascading over itself, but not going over. It's like cascading on top of itself, but not spilling over. So you're doing a good job of containing it, of growing, and of moving forward. So I'm proud of you for that aspect. I'm really proud of you for that aspect. Because that's a lot. It's a lot. To unlearn and unprogram those things is a lot for anybody. You're welcome, sweetie. I'm proud of you, okay? Don't forget that. Don't forget that. So, all of you other ones over there that are still burning, y'all are going to be burning for probably another, I'm going to say 20 to 30 minutes, because April, your candles are still humongous. So probably another 20 to 30 minutes. But expect emails from me today. I will get these emails done right now, and I'm happy to sit here and, yeah. Thank you for getting that. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate that. You know what? Let me just screenshot that lovely lady there. I'm getting sick of that shit. Yeah, I'm getting super sick of that shit. If I see people come into my lives, I always screenshot the people that come in and want to, you know, message me. No, that's a fucking scammer. That's a fucking scammer. I'm just letting you guys know right now. If you're in anybody's live and you have people come in and they start going, message me, that's a scammer. That's a scammer. Okay? Just block that person immediately. Okay? I'll be doing more candle reads now that I've got everything set up a little bit. I'll be doing cord cuttings every month right before the first quarter moon. So yeah, I may do them a couple times a month. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to get my schedule situated over this next week so that way you guys can get all the things that you need lately. And yeah, but all of these will have emails from me shortly. All the ones over there are going to keep going for a while. Like I'm looking at the vast majority of these are still going to go for another probably 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm happy to sit here and y'all can hear me go chicka chick if you want. Chicka chick. Just saying. I hate. So I have two screens. My monitor, my mouse, I keeps like, yeah. It's a little better today. It still looks like a bruise. It still looks like a bruise. So, tattoo's great. That part, not so much. Like, you can see exactly where that adhesive was. See? You can see exactly where that adhesive was. It's still a little swollen right there. But, yeah. Tattoo, however, is fantastic. I can't wait to go get him finished up. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. I messaged my tattoo artist. I was like, okay, dude, like, I can't use that shit anymore. And I sent him the picture. He goes, oh, shit. Yeah, so I also looked up, and I'm hoping that I got it off quick enough. I just wish that I had been smarter and scrubbed my arm when I took it off. But where people have, like, permanent marks like that, Yeah. But that's all fixing to be tattooed. So there you go. There you go. Yeah, I wanted him done so you could see his little face like, pop out of my raw. Yeah, that's why I wanted it right there. I wanted him a little higher, but we had to get it where he could have the mantra down the middle. But yeah. So as long as I keep my shirt like that, he can be like, rah, above the shirt. So yeah. No, I've never used that adhesive before. I always just have them wrap it in saran wrap and put a little bit of tape on the top, like masking tape, I shit you not. And it's been fine. I take it off when I get home and blah, blah, blah. So, like, tattoo is great. The tattoo is fantastic. So, yeah, I've never had a problem with tattoos. But I've been getting them for a long time. So, I have a specific thing that I do to take care of them. So, yeah. Lacking a vitamin. I don't know. I'm allergic to latex. I'm allergic to the paper tape that they use, and apparently I'm allergic to this. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I have a tattoo routine. I have a tattoo routine. So, Amy, I'm going to write down, I got to write down who all I'm doing emails to. So that way I have a list. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. No, I'm not allergic to bananas. I love bananas, but they jack my sugar up really bad. So that sucks. So that sucks. Adelie. I guess I could sort it like that and then I could see it easier that way. There we go. It's funny, when I was younger, I used to not be allergic to anything. To anything. Aw, thank you, Debbie. So, yeah, I used to not be allergic to anything, and I'm allergic to, like, Reglan. I'm allergic to morphine. Yeah, I'm allergic to a lot. It's stupid. I mean, thankfully, with morphine, it makes me feel like I'm going to freak out. Like, it makes me almost instantly have a panic attack, and then it doesn't do anything for me, and I don't like it anyway. I don't like it anyway. So when I go in with migraines, I always tell them, I'm like, please don't give me that. Please don't give me that. I'm not here for that. So if I'm at the emergency room or anything with a migraine, like it's a pretty strong migraine. I only go when they really worry me anyway. Yeah, I have a really weird headache all of a sudden. Let's check the weather. Aw, thank you, Amy, honey. Let's see. Because I know somebody mentioned a while ago the cicadas being really loud and so on. It is 100 degrees. Feels like 109. Tomorrow is supposed to be 101, Thursday 101, Friday 103, Saturday 102, Sunday 99. No. I reject all of that. All of that. I reject all of that. No. Come back to me with something better. That's fucking filthy. That's fucking filthy, and no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I'm looking at other areas of the world, of the U.S. There's not a lot of rain right now. There's some rain down like Corpus Christi to San Antonio. Some spotty rain in the mountains through the Rockies. Spotty rain through Arizona. Salt Lake City is getting it a little bit. Spotty rain up by Spokane and north. A little bit in Oregon. And that's about it. That's gross. This is gross. This is gross. This is gross. I don't like it. This is gross. I can't wait for fall. We had a little bit last week that seemed like fall, and it was fantastic. But in Oklahoma, it doesn't ever really get fall until well after the fall solstice, like October. Which, you know, it's okay, but not when it's like this. Here I got Adelie, Suzanne. Is there? I moved my list. Okay. All right. All right. Fall's my favorite too. Fall's my favorite too. I'm curious what the heat index is in Tulsa. That was Oklahoma City weather. Let's see what it is in Tulsa. Oh, it's only 99 in Tulsa. It's only 99. What's the heat index? Severe weather alert. Only 110. Only 110. The humidity is also 89%. That makes me just want to vomit. That makes me want to vomit. That's so stupid. That's just so stupid. Yeah. That's so stupid. Oh, it's time for me to do a... It's time for me to do an email. Yep. I'm looking at all the things, yeah. Well, everybody is still burning. Look here, Feather, I'm gonna need you to move a little bit. Everybody's still burning. Oh, Mystic Mind. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe bless. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Seriously. You are so sweet. I already follow you back. Yay. Thank you for the corgi. I appreciate it. And all the gifts and goodies and so on. I appreciate it. Why am I yawning? Like, oh, I know, because that's a lot of energy. I'm like, why am I yawning? Because that right there. I love you right back. So, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go eat and drink all of the water that I can. Probably drink water, then eat, then drink more water. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Linda. Nope, not tonight. That was last night. That's funny, Josh. But yeah, for those of you guys that had the bigger workings, expect an email from me today, tomorrow, etc. Most likely today. Those of you guys that are already done, I'll be getting them out in just a second while I'm eating. And yeah, maybe that's why I have a headache. I haven't eaten today. There's that. All right. I love you guys. And